What is up, our metal brethren of the Forge? Welcome to Metal Forge Reviews, where you can get the most out of your metal releases. Brandon and
Benfo here, and we are here to bring you our March edition of the Underground Spotlight. This is one of our favorite segments on the show, as this is our way to delve into the dungeons of Bandcamp and look for some epic loot in the form of underground metal releases.
You like videos like these in the form of best albums of the month and best of Bandcamp? Hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss a video. Stay tuned to the end as well, because we will be announcing the winner of our CD giveaway from our best albums of February video.
Grab your battle axes, scimitars, Hylian shields, and longbows. It's time to hit the catacombs for some great underground metal.
Fresh meat.
Fossilization, he whose name was long forgotten. Let's kick it off with some filthy, gangrenous death doom from Brazil. I love these short EP releases from underground bands that mark in the 20 to 30 minute range. It's a perfect opportunity for a newer artist to put out feelers with their brand of music and see how the metal community reacts. This total gem from the crypts of the underground holds some of the most interesting and brutal production I've heard in an underground release this year. There's an aura of noise and mysticism surrounding the brutal riffing and slow chug passages, but everything heaves and pounds in the low end, rounding out that stench of death metal goodness. It's a fantastic blend of oozing doom riffs and death metal brutality. This is everything that I love in a filthy, dark death doom record. Definitely check it out. California-based label Transylvanian Records have physical copies of this EP on tape for $666 on Bandcamp. Show these Brazilian death doomsters some love. 4 to 5 Skull Mothers.
Symphonic black power metal trio Numenor has released their 4th full-length record on Elevate Records entitled Draconian Age. In all fairness, I was immediately captured by the album art cover. I love this art style, man. It reminds me of R.A. Salvatore book or something like that. And when I saw that Hansi Kirsch had a guest vocal spot on the first song, I was definitely very intrigued. My intrigue was met with great surprise and joy at the totality of this album. Draconian Age is a very tasteful blend of power, speed, and black metal. There are soaring, clean vocals contrasted by harsh screams, shredding solos, blast beats, and really unique guitar riffs, which we love here. Not many bands can blend the seemingly opposite styles of music together, but Numenor does a fine job of balancing out the beauty and might of power metal with the destructive, blasphemous atmosphere of black metal. It's a well-done album, and I'm eager to listen to it again. Numenor's Draconian Age can be found on Bandcamp, and I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 dragons.
Next on my list is Sepulcros Vazio. I've said it many times on this channel. Transcending Obscurity Records are a label that you absolutely need to be paying attention to. They have consistently been putting out some of the most unique and horrifyingly beautiful death and doom metal records over the last few years. Funeral doom is not typically a doom genre that I visit often, but when a band crafts a bottomless pit of despair and depravity like Sepulcros has, the record is gonna keep my attention. Hailing from Portugal, Sepulcros have created an album that is overwhelmingly dark and oppressive, with 6 absolutely crushing and devastating doom tracks, clocking just under 40 minutes. I think my favorite part of this album is the production though. The album feels lo-fi without sacrificing power, and the filthy and unclean ambience throughout the record only makes the album feel like its tendrils are seeping into your brainstem. The riffs are infectious and evil, everything is expertly crafted. This album is monumental as a debut record. Do not sleep on this album if you dig bands like Disembowelment or Atramentus. They have a ton of really cool merch on their Bandcamp, from shirts to CDs and vinyl. Grab something, show these guys some love. 4.5 out of 5 monoliths.
Today marks the release of Dunkel Millennia, the debut release from German black metal duo Kankar. The band is currently signed to one of our favorite labels, Valde. This is guitar-driven black metal that relies on crunching riffs, pounding rhythms, and screeching tremolo sections to really drive the atmosphere home. The vocals vary from chanting cleans to guttural shouts. The production on this record is really massive, and upon further research, the band had the album produced by German engineer Markus Stock. You may know of him on his band Imperium. The sonic qualities really helped to add to the strength of this debut release. This band could write some really good songs, and they pace them very, very well. Most of the songs average in the 4-ish minute long range, and they each have their own characteristic that brings something to the totality of the album. Kankar's debut release, Dunkel Millennia, is available on Bandcamp through the Eisenwald page, and it's a great black metal album for 2021. For that, I'm giving it 3.5 out of 5 icicles.
Marianas Rest, Fata Morgana. Hailing from Finland, Marianas Rest are a melodic death doom band that completely took me by surprise. For newcomers to the channel, we love our doom on the sorrowful and melodic side. When a sad boy melodic doom album comes out, we're gonna pay attention, and Marianas Rest have delivered some of the most exciting melodic doom that I have heard this year so far. The band was signed to Napalm Records for their third release, which is well-deserved given their track record with their previous albums. Marianas Rest know how to create a bleak and sorrowful yet beautiful atmosphere within the melodic doom genre, embracing newer and polished production by the likes of Timo Aalto, who produced Insomnium and Omnium Gatherum. The third album, which is constructed of 8 epic tracks that are truly an artistic journey of beauty and sadness. The band also featured guest musicians Timo Verkala on cello and Lindsay Matheson on backing vocals from ex-Cradle of Filth fame. This album is truly stunning and a completely mesmerizing work of art in the melodic doom genre. If you love Finnish melodic doom, you cannot go wrong with this album. 4.5 out of 5, Looming Caverns.
Peter Lazzarrino is a Massachusetts musician that quietly released his debut EP, Metadata. First, let me say that as a computer science nerd, I love the album title. It was that and the album cover that curiously drew me into the record, and when I found out that he was a local fella, I had to stick around. Metadata features really cool progressive instrumental songs with some outstanding guitar playing. As far as I could tell, this is Peter's first time ever putting music out there, and I'm glad he did, because there are some fine moments on this EP that people can really latch onto. I hope for his next record, Peter replaces his drums with something a little more modern sounding, and that he also puts some focus on his bass tones and overall composition. Hey, instrumental music is really tough to write, and putting yourself out there as a first-time musician is even tougher. So I applaud Peter's debut record, Metadata. I'm gonna give it 3.5 out of 5 floppy disk drives. Congratulations to Breakdown and Body Bags for winning the February CD giveaway for Humanity's Last Breath, Valde. Get in touch with us at the email and description or on our socials so we can get this CD over to you. Congratulations.
For those who don't know who Breakdowns and Body Bags is, he's doing something super cool where he reviews metal albums and horror movie releases. There's some killer content on his channel, and he recently reviewed Saint Maud and Possessor, both really killer horror movies, by the way, in some well thought out and quick reviews. Dude definitely knows his stuff, totally deserves more followers, great editing and pacing. Check out his channel if you haven't already.
And thank you so much to everyone else who entered the competition. We will be doing a giveaway every month for one of our favorite records of that month. So stay tuned for our monthly roundup series for an opportunity to enter and win physical merch of some killer metal releases.
What underground bands have you checked out from March? Let us know in the comments.
Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go with the gods, Forge Mates. We'll see you in the wastelands.